Let's come back at you with another MLB The Show 19 Padres franchise. Playing the LA Dodgers. We are splitting the series right now 1-1, so somebody will win the series. LA right now is a half game up on us in the division. We're 19-15, they're 20-15. So let's advance and see what happens. We have Hellickson, they have Walker Buehler. Who's going with the base white this game?
Okay, concrete since day one. Ain't no time to make up. Ain't no top on that hoe. Like baby, we're the thank you for your services and voicing on my haters. Be sure to leave your armor ain't penetrated. I give back a hate. Poof, get out of here. I say congratulations, your old renovated. You lazy, my boy. Why you hating my guy? You bought her come back or something. She come and play with your heart. I'm far from a popular artist, one of the hardest, no less than I saw your and I caught blow like a cardigan sweater. Call it whatever you want. I got my revenue up in Beverly Hills. My ceilings like the Beverly Brothers. Since they want for Lauren, been the same one. I came up in them go-go's, most of them was afraid of. Now, smoke say that. Now, smoke say that. But when your will is a fortune, you never gotta say that. Don't be talking too much. These copy too much. These cardio crazy. Chasing clout must be shot. Yeah, I wrote me a dozen.
So we have Will Myers leading off. Sorry, yeah. Will Myers leading off. We're going to flip this a little bit more.
Don't be no gangsters, they be paying it. Yeah. Ain't dead, it just moved to the county. From out that S-class, I guess you won't see the problem. I know her, who
Will Myers leading off. Manny Machado batting second, struggling a little bit. We got from Real Reyes. Second on the team in home runs. Richie Schaefer, the rookie, who is back playing really well. Eric Hosmer has gone cold. Started off real hot, was batting 333, now batting 290. And we got Hellickson. Let's get it. Stepped in the building with my vibe on a million. Slide on the beat like my God, I'm so brilliant. All of the rappers put your pride to the side. Try collide with the squad, turn your mob into corn on the cob. Use a fraud, use a thorn in my side. I'm a back.
The marine layer appears it won't be going away anytime soon, but nevertheless, we've got baseball from Petco Park. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend series between the LA Dodgers and the San Diego Padres. Going to be an interesting contrast in styles in this one. Jeremy Hellickson gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Boy, talk about a guy that's hard to score off of. Last 3 starts, an ERA of under 1. So if you think you're going to score a lot of runs off this guy,
just like in real life, our pitching staff's doing really good, but we've got to get the run support.
Tough. And Matty B, this is one of the top pitchers in the sport right now.
Guys, these Padres, as they take the field this afternoon, they come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, this is the big one right
here. We're not
here.
the zone right now. We're going to go cutter.
You want to steal one right here and be feeling good about yourself.
Yeah, Dero, I think one of the things you want to do, you get to the 3rd game, you'd like to win this series and finish it off by winning Game 3. It's always nice to win a series, whether it's at home or on the road. So this is a big one for this ball club.
Time now to check out the lineup for the visiting Dodgers. Dero, daytime road game for him. What you got?
Yeah, Matty, every person that bought a ticket tonight came to see one thing, and that's the guy on the mound. But I'll tell you what, from an offensive standpoint, this is what you live for. Who's going to make the adjustments?
Now Chris Taylor.
To put quality
we are getting his number as he was.
To get him early. Can someone work themselves into a big count to drive a ball in the gap late? I am so fired up to see this offense take on this monster.
Outside part of the plate, the changeup is in there. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Earl Hendricks.
Hey, you know, Dero, the book kind of on Earl Hendricks is he likes one side of the plate or the other. Could it be where he sets up behind the catcher?
It could be, Dan, but as a hitter, that's all you look for. I'll give you a little bit off the outside edge if you're going to be consistent with it.
1 out, nobody on. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe.
And we get Taylor's check swinging, but it was called a strike. So it'll be the second out of the inning.
So the breaking ball locked him up there. Chris Taylor is the second out of the opening frame.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
No balls and 1 strike.
Josh Turner, the hero of yesterday's game, went big fly not once but twice.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Good fastball as he gets the swing.
But Hellickson not.
This is a perfect time for him to
not
break
being
out
tempted.
That nasty changeup.
Just
Great
coming right at him.
on it and bury something in the
0-2
dirt, try and
count.
get a swing and a miss.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Go back to the knuckle curve. Ball just outside. 1-2 count to Turner.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard
go with the
on
fastball up
previous
in the
pitch,
zone.
So my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the
And
inside
we get
part,
him
thinking it
jammed,
might
and that's
be
going to
coming
pop up
again.
to end the inning.
Over to his left. No trouble
But
with
he
this
makes
one,
the
and
catch,
inning is over.
and that'll end it for the top of the first. Your Padres will be up to
1-2-3
bat.
The Dodgers. Dodgers scoreless.
The bottom of the
Padres coming
first.
to bat. Walker Buehler starts the game on the mound for the 3rd and final game of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Kind of a strange outing in his last one, Matt. Was able to pitch into the 6th inning, wasn't able to complete the inning. It kind of got away from him in the 6th. It'll be interesting, Matt, to see how he bounces back in this one.
Here comes the first pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Well, and he has some trouble with it.
And usually the short-handed Corey Seager.
Reaches first base safely.
Infielders are talking the time they hold a glove that you've got to play
Ooh,
the ball.
I think that's Kyle
Let the
Seager.
ball play you. You can see here that this one just ate him up, and he couldn't.
Over at
recover in
Corey
time.
Seager at shortstop for the Dodgers.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a high strike to begin the at-bat.
Buehler goes high fastball. Gets the strike. 0-1 count to Machado. Myers with a leadoff single.
As they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, I think if you would have asked the manager of this team, first 5 games of this road trip, you're going to go 4-1. He would have signed that in blood. So let the guys continue to play the way they've been playing. Everything is going nice right now.
Swung on and missed. He didn't even come
Not
close
able to check swing there.
on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out. With a moment here in downtown San Diego, a look at the Padres starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, keep an eye on the dynamic abilities of Will Myers. He's really had a heck of a year in the power categories, slugging over 500 coming into this one. That means almost every time he's hitting the ball.
Now, meanwhile, the throw to second is there, and he is out trying to steal the base. Here's a shot to left.
For Ramiro Reyes gets a 4-1 and puts it up 2-0. What? Oh, 1-0. Correction. Forgot Will Myers just got caught stealing.
Run on the season for him, and the Padres bust out in front 1-0.
I think if this pitch would have been a little higher and in on his hands, it would have been effective. But he left this one belt high. Big mistake. He's a guy that will feast on belt-high pitches on the inner half, which is pretty obvious now.
Into the box now, Richie Schaffer, as the fastball is swung on and missed. Good location down at the knees for strike 1. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now. Buehler has a reputation, or a knack, if you will, for working himself out of tough situations when he finds himself there. A lot of relief pitchers are known for that.
You gotta be kidding
but as
me.
a starter, that's certainly a value.
So we only get the 1 run.
And that'll bring up
Grace
the
goes
versatile
big fly,
Max
puts us up
Muncy.
1-0.
Yet to get into the hit column in the series, 0 for 7.
Off 2 hits.
Hard liner to center field. And that'll get down out there near the wall.
Schaefer, I guess, not used to playing center field, does give up a double. Should have been an out.
Himself a leadoff double to begin the second.
Now that's the way you answer. They're down 1-0 already, but he laces a double and puts himself in the scoring position. That'll get the dugout.
Bellinger batting fifth. I thought he was batting cleanup, but he's batting fifth. Doesn't make a lot of sense.
Are in for a treat. One of the game's big-time flamethrowers faces a top craftsman here today.
And you're going to see two different mindsets. From both offenses, Dan. Facing the power guy, he's going to come at you. He's going to pitch to his strengths and not your weakness. And on the flip side, the finesse guy is going to try and keep everyone off balance. And I want to see what off-speed pitch he has working.
Dero, that's one of the beautiful things about the game of baseball. Good pitchers come in all different shapes and sizes, and they come with all different type of weapons. We're going to see one flamethrower and one guy that throws below the speed limit.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2, here it is. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. Padres an early 1-0 lead here in the second. And a fastball flew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss.
As we get Bellinger and Josh Peterson
in there for a called strike. Runner in scoring
up 1-0, trying to get on that Dodge here, not letting Muncy come around to score.
In there, and he's
good pitch by Hellickson, goes up 0-2 in the count.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
We brought Hellickson in on a whim because he was down in AAA for the Nationals. Turning out to be a really good acquisition early on in the season.
And get this swing and a miss. He's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
The 1-2 pitch. Hit high and deep out to straightaway left.
I don't know why I talk.
And it's gone into the 4th floor of the
I don't know why I talk. Pullett goes big fly on us. 2-1. Dodgers. Threw the cutter down in the zone.
Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1.
He just turns on it. I don't get it. It was way down here, and he just turned on it.
Here's a changeup that's right there, 1-1.
I just don't understand how the AI can go big fly when it's out of the zone, but I can't.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. And a fastball called strike.
You get on the inning.
Side is retired.
Give up 2-1 off the Pullett big fly. It's literally supposed to be down in the zone.
At the plate, Eric Hosmer.
Leading off for the Padres, the
First pitch on its way.
Eric Hosmer.
And he misses inside with that one, ball 1. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Hosmer has a .280 batting average. Fly ball into straightaway left. Peterson has a
we don't get all that one.
And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Good pitch by Bueller.
Here's Tommy La Stella now. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Big swing and a miss at the knuckle curve. Strike 1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. High in the air into shallow left center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Stepping up to the plate, number 9. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year. Line drive to center field.
We just fly everything out.
There, and it's a very quick inning as the
Absolutely insane.
stepping up now, Walker Buehler. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. Here's Hellickson back to work now as he jumps ahead of the first man to greet him here. It's strike one. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. That misses. 1-2.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball.
We're gonna try not to throw that cutter again.
But lucky for him, it was just
for a little
out of the zone.
Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out. One away.
The batter, number 5.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. The next 0-2. To first. Fielded cleanly by Hosmer.
Hosmer able to get the play at first. 2 out. Hellickson with a nice knuckle curve there.
Second baseman, Chris Taylor.
Now at the plate, Chris Taylor. 0-for-1 for him here in this one. Fastball that gets the inside corner. Strike one.
I know you're standing on the mound. You got 2 quick outs right here, but you have to respect the fact that this lineup can hit you and hit you in a hurry. Number 2 hole batter up at the plate. He has a chance to get on and get the big boys up.
A little bit outside. 2-1.
We're not able to get the cutter in the zone. 2-1 count to Taylor.
And that misses up and in.
3-1 count.
3-1. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Grounded to first.
We get him to ground out on the changeup.
With it to first is Hosmer, and that ends the inning. Dodgers down in order. They lead it 2-1.
We're back now as the Padres prepare for their at-bats here in the third
I don't know why
inning.
we added
And
Heidi
this lineup
Whitley.
has been terrific for this
Or
club all
Heidi
year.
Watney.
They come into the game with the fewest strikeouts of any team in the league. And when I
It
caught up
just
with some of the
makes the
players during
game go
batting
longer,
practice and asked them
because
about that,
you have to wait
they all
to
reiterated
skip her.
that they don't want to be an all-or-nothing kind of offensive team. They said it's important to their success that they battle, make pitchers work, and do their best every time up to put the ball in play. Not every team buys into that philosophy, but it definitely seems to work for these guys. Matt?
Thank you, Heidi. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1.
Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely do you see a
Well,
pitcher
look
of
at
this
this.
quality
Scott
throw one
posted
right down the middle.
on Twitter
and boy, he
the
took that one.
update
He'd like to have that
so we
one
can
back
get our
and be able to
Pirate
take a good
franchise
hack at that
underway.
pitch.
As the next round of the OSM roster is coming out very soon. Scott had 2 teams left as of Thursday night.
Hit in the air to straightaway center. Pollock has a read on it. And that's the first out of the inning.
The pitcher.
1 out now in the San Diego third. And that'll bring up the pitcher, Jeremy Hellickson. Way off balance hack that time. Good for the first strike. Liner towards second. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
Hey, that's
Hellickson
nice
able to get
execution
base
right
knock.
there. Swung through the first slider. Got
They
it
want to get
again.
something going on what Will
Stayed
Myers
close,
up
his
about.
hands back, didn't try and do too much and delivered a nice base hit.
Stepping into the box, Will Myers. 0-for-1 here in the early going. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. Hellickson, base runner at first with 1 out. And looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1.
Buehler gets the call on the knuckle curve. Nice pitch by him. Gets us. We're just going to take that one.
Now the 1-1 pitch is a slider taken for a ball.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
3-1 to the
3-1
Padres
count
left fielder.
Myers.
Guys, it's awesome how the Padres always do such a great job honoring the United States military, isn't it?
Yeah, teams around the league show a lot of appreciation for the various military branches, but with San Diego being one of the biggest military towns in the country, this organization has always been one of the best at saying thank you for everything those men and women do. Every Sunday game, and they've been doing it for years, they're up there getting a chance to take in a ball game.
Yeah, and how cool is that? It's really become a staple of what this Padres organization does, and it's one of those things that make you stop and remember how lucky we are that we get to come to the yard and watch a ball game.
Here's the 1-0. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a called strike anyway. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Machado carries a hitting line just over the 280 plateau. And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on.
2-1 count to Machado.
The 2-1. Popped him up. Barnes waits on it.
Machado pops out. That's devastating.
The right fielder,
So stepping in, Fren Reyes, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with the base hit into the outfield.
Fastball.
Here comes the first pitch. Now about a
1-0
58-foot
count
breaking
for
pitch
Reyes.
that he wisely lays off here. And that's too high.
2-0 count for Reyes.
And there's a swing
Good
and a
knuckle
miss.
curve by
2-1
Buehler.
now.
Probably should have not swung at that one. We were expecting some heat being down in the count, but he goes to the knuckle curve. Woodman ball 3.
Ready with the 2-1. Boy, he just
Good
threw that
fastball there.
fastball
Expecting
by him.
off speed, but he goes
Matty, not
fastball.
only is this guy using all 4 quadrants, he's elevating, getting their eye level up with a quality fastball.
The 2-2 pitch. And he jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that. Next for the Dodgers, Justin Turner, as we begin the top of the 4th. First delivery to him on the way. Fouled off. Now the pitch. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
He'll be kicking himself tonight if he doesn't come up with a big knock right here. That pitch was in a hittable location, and a hitter of this caliber usually doesn't.
Reyes flies out. 0-2 count to Josh Turner.
Fouled away. The 0-2 once more. Down the left field line
Turner
and deep.
just gets a piece of that
this
one.
will wind up a foul ball. Sky down
That's
the left
that's
field line.
extremely inside. He gets a good chunk on
And
that.
that will end up a foul ball. The next 0-2 is taken. That's ball 1.
I can't blame him one bit out on the mound. I'm shocked he didn't pick up the rosin bag and see if he could get a foul ball on that one. He had to see if he would swing way outside the zone.
And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Adapt and persevere. That's what I always said on the offensive side. Down in the count right there. Batter hits a ground ball the other way. He's able to fight off a tough count and get himself a base hit.
Max
One count to
Muncy will
Muncy.
stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. That's
0-2
in there,
count to
and
Muncy.
he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. And it's fouled away. The 0-2 home. Fastball just
You don't
misses.
get to
That's
call
ball
that to him.
one. Here he comes again, 1-2. Fastball called. Strike
We get
three,
Munchie on
and
the
there's
sixth
first
pitch.
out of the inning. And while we have a moment, here's a look at the Padres' road to the show report. Two players that this organization has to be happy about right now. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And that's dead center for strike one. Turner leads off first with one away. A high fastball is in there.
Sort of surprising to see a 5-hole hitter take 2 in a row for strikes to start an at-bat. Now
And we
he's
strike
way
out
behind
Bellinger
the count,
again.
so we'll see if he can battle back.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Cody Bellinger goes down for out number 2 in the top half.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
He was a strikeout victim in his first try. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Fourth inning of a 2-1 ball game. And he struck
And we
him
get
out.
Peterson
His
looking
seventh
at the
of ball
high
game,
heat.
and that ends the inning. Dodgers leave. Next at the plate for the Padres, Richie Shepard. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and a borderline call, Matty. I don't know. I got to feel like he's got to build a rapport with this umpire, this AB, see how far he'll go in or out. He can't allow himself to go down looking again.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
I mean, that's a classic case of coming off your backside right there. He lost his entire back leg, was out in front, couldn't keep his hands back.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
2-2 count to Schaefer.
Struck him out, so he's set down on strikes for the second time
They got
today.
Good call by the
Standing
ump.
in, Eric Hosmer. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Was a strike.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a slider to start him out, but that breaks down and in for ball one.
Would it count to
Great
Hosmer?
take there, right there, on that slider down and in. That's one of the toughest pitches to lay off of as a hitter. That hard breaking ball coming down and in at the back foot. A tough take on a good pitch.
Not able to go hold of the
Strike to
fastball.
the Padres' first baseman. Had him off stride.
Not
that
able to
time,
check
and it's
swing.
1-2.
Usually you see chases outside the zone on off-speed stuff like sliders, breaking balls, and changeups. But to chase a fastball that far outside the zone tells me this hitter's not seeing it well at all.
1 run, 2 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Padres. Pulled toward right center field.
Hopefully we can get
Pollock on
down.
the run, lays
Nope.
out, and
Pollock
he's
robs
got
us
it.
of
A great play for out
an
number
extra
2.
base hit.
Stepping in, Tommy LaStella flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. First pitch on its way. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. 1 run, 2 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Padres. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2. Shooting for that low inside corner, but he missed with it. 1-2. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. That gets down, and the inning continues.
Boy, Dero, the game of baseball has changed. There's so much velocity in the game. That was
But still, it does get on base.
Fastball.
And we got Urias up.
The other way.
Urias still looking for home run #1 on the season.
Right there, you have to honor. When a guy's throwing that hard, 96 miles an hour, you have to honor that fastball.
Goes back to the slider.
Work it the other way to keep you on the off speed.
Number 9 swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Padres leave 1. Our score remains 2-1.
He was not able to do anything with it.
Again, AJ Pollock. He's in to get things going
Pollock.
here in inning number 5.
We probably would have got that run to come around to score.
Third, taken for a strike. Well, now that we're midway
Pollock
through
wouldn't have
this
robbed
one,
us of a base hit with Hosmer.
runs have been at a premium, and both starters doing it in different ways have turned in excellent performances.
Dan, you could speak to this. Obviously, 2 different ways to skin a cat. One's a finesse guy, working all 4 quadrants, keeping guys off balance. The other, a flamethrower.
Almost let him get another one.
It's been a story of like 2 different styles of pitchers, but both getting the same thing. Both throwing strikes early, keeping the ball down in the zone. As you touched on it, there's more than one way to get around through a lineup, and we've seen one guy with power and one guy do it with more skill and finesse.
And he fouls this one off. Another 0-2 home. Sent on the ground out to second. He's got it. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Up next for the Dodgers, the catcher, Austin Barnes.
So 1 away here with the bases empty. And the catcher, Austin Barnes, will dig into bat next. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. Wind up and the 0-1.
Go back outside with the knuckle curve, see if we can get this one and break it.
He's really
he fishes out it anyway.
Now it's strike 2.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
And this is popped up near second base, and he'll squeeze this one for the 2nd out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Walker Buehler. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now. Dodgers pitcher trying to deal with a 1-2 count at the plate. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Myers is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Wackney.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Andy Green during the commercial break about the Padres offense, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs, so the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
For the Padres, the catcher, Francisco Mejia.
First pitch coming. Here it is. This is on the ground over to first.
Good
Backhand
grab by Munchie. Buehler able to get to first.
Well executed 2-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Fernando Tatis Jr.
No, do it for
will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 23.
No, do it for Hellickson.
Lifted in the air out to center
So
field.
it's not going to make a difference. We're just going to fly out.
2 down.
The left fielder, number 4.
Digging in, Will Myers. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
Pretty much an obligatory take that time.
Yeah, when the first two guys in the inning make first pitch outs, you really don't have much choice.
1-1 to San Diego's leadoff batter. Breaking ball that time. The
2-1
misses
count
out of the zone.
to Myers.
2-1's the count.
Strike 2, swinging just out
waited
in front
on
of the
that
slider. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. The 2-2. Swing and a miss on the knuckle curve, and the inning is over. Padres down. Back now for the start of the 6th inning, and we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said that although they haven't broken through in a big way in the runs column, they have made the opposing pitching work really hard for just about every out. Their starter's pitch count was pretty high, which resulted in him being removed from the game.
Scott Kazmir comes into the game for Hellickson. Really had one mistake in the game.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
But these are games that we need to win, so we have to.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat.
We have to go with the relief pitcher here when we have the 9th hitter up.
Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. Scooped
not to pinch hit, try and get this run support.
So the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Right now, no run support.
Now batting.
So digging in now, Chris Taylor. 3rd trip to the plate for him here. He struck out and grounded out in his first 2 tries. This is line to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the 2nd out.
2 outs.
Now batting. The 3rd baseman.
Now in the box, Justin Turner. He singled his last time up. Here's a slider to start things out, but it misses by a few inches or so. It's ball 1. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to Hackett, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
On with it.
The 6th pitch inning for Kazmir.
Here's Manny Machado. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the 1st inning.
Boy, they sure have that. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
A 1 count.
Right there. And
0-2 count. He's coming right at Machado. Definitely thought that was a slider.
Who's next up to bat? Because this guy's done. You cannot fall down 0-2 to one of the better pitchers in the league and expect to get a base hit.
Stays alive. Still 0-2. Ready with another 0-2. Hit out towards second. Glove by Taylor. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
The batter, the right fielder.
Digging in once again, Franmil Reyes. 1 for 2 with a solo shot that came back in the 1st inning. Here's a pop-up now. And this is taken in for the 2nd out.
And the story of the game, pop-up first.
Coming to the plate now, Richie Schaffer. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. And a feeble
there's
swing
the
that
slider
time.
I've been
It's
looking for.
0-1.
Man, that's another ugly swing right there. This team is just struggling so mightily to get on base. They've looked off balance all game.
Good deception on the slider.
Not getting
there
in
as
check
he's
swing
way out
help.
in front.
So he
There's
goes
another
back to back
slider.
with the same pitch and got him to chase it both times. He's clearly not picking up that pitch very well.
So he was confident in doubling up. Does he triple up on
Yeah,
it?
he tripled up on
It's always tough to go back to back to back. It's not a good idea to show a good hitter.
And the catcher throws that one away.
In a row.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And standing in, here's the first baseman.
No way does this work out in our favor.
Yeah, and this is the guy for me. I think this is the guy in the clubhouse that the guys truly gravitate towards. The total package of Eric Hosmer's game.
No, give me
really
a check
special.
swing when I don't want a check swing.
Grounded to short.
Gets us a throw now.
Flip will go to Taylor at second for the force, and the inning is over.
No, I'll do it for the 6th inning.
Into the box now, Max Muncy, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Couldn't lay off the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find
We
the
don't get
strike
to call on
zone.
the slider.
Broke out the sweeping slider right there and just missed off the edge. If he would have caught the corner right there, I think he's got a backwards K.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. He'll throw down to first, 1 away. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. Sinkers in there, no balls and a strike. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
2 gone.
One of the toughest pitches they hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio. Hadn't seen it in that entire at bat. And what happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Here's Jock Peterson now. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off. 2 out, nobody on. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game. Dodgers down in order. They lead it 2-1. Ready now, Tommy La Stella.
Tommy La Stella now up to bat.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now.
La Stella gets another base knock, 2
for
2 in the game.
So right away, the possible
Tommy La
tying run is
Stella.
aboard to start the bottom of the 7th.
Now batting.
Now here's the Dodgers skipper.
They're going to go to the bullpen as Joe Kelly's going to come in to pitch. The
And he's in a motion for the
Red
bullpen,
Sox.
as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon.
Joe.
So he'll depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first. Kelly has compiled over 600 innings of work in his major league career and posts a respectable ERA in the high 3s. Swing and a miss.
Oh, again, any check swing help.
I'm going to chalk that one up to he didn't see it too well right there. To get such a late swing on an off-speed pitch, a good curveball right there to go down 0-2, he's got to regroup.
Rise gets a base
That's
hit.
a base hit into center field.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting his baseball back.
So it's 1st and 2nd now. Nobody out. And that'll bring in the catcher, Francisco Mejia. First delivery to him on the way. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1.
Wow, the Padres have been scuffling so far. They need to get a big hit, and it's about time somebody comes through right about now.
I'm set with the 0-1. Well
Goes
out
back
in
to the
front
slider
of the
down
breaking ball
in
there
there.
for a strike. Ready now. 2-strike pitch on its way. In the dirt, but it's swung on for the 3rd strike. And he'll hurry back to second here as he was wise to not push it that time. Alex Dickerson will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 1, Alex Dickerson.
Hey now.
Nope, ball. 1 ball, no strike.
The 1-0 home. Count now, a ball and a strike. 1 out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. One ball and 2 strikes to count.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Peterson has a read on it. 2 down. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
The left fielder, number 4.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Will Myers. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. The throw to the plate. He's safe at the plate. And this ball game is...
I knew Will Myers would get that run in 2-2.
You know,
Late here in the 7th.
It's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up. That comes at a really good time.
Yeah,
With Machado up to bat, hopefully we can get this run in too.
Under 97 miles an hour with sinking cut. That is unbelievable. He's able to get that knock in that big spot.
First pitch on its way. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Some action in the Dodger bullpen now as it appears they have both a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. A ball and a strike now to Machado.
Should have been 2-0 to Machado.
Trying to do way too much up there for what I could tell. He knows that's a big run standing there at third, but that swing was way out of control. You still have to stay within yourself and look for your pitch.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Oh, forget
Machado got all that one.
And they have taken the lead. A 3-run homer off the bat of Manny Machado. Home run number 2 for him on the year. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
As a fellow once said, the only park that ball wouldn't have made it out of is Yellowstone. Everyone knows he's got plenty of fun with his bat, but come on. I'm not sure that ball's even come down yet.
Yimi Garcia will come out and take the ball here as he'll be making his 15th appearance of the year. And that'll bring in Franmil Reyes. Bellinger there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. Will Mark. Robbie Erlin been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Riding in once again, A.J. Pollard. He was a ground-out victim last time up. In there, and it's 0-1.
Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
And here's a curveball looked at. Strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning. In now, Austin Barnes. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
Hey, let's not sugarcoat this. This is a huge half inning right here. They have to find a way to score a few runs. They do not want to face the closer needing 3 runs in the 9th. That means game over.
2 balls and a strike to count to Austin Barnes. We're in the 8th inning now of a 5-2 ball game.
2-2 count to Erlin.
No, she didn't.
Set to deal on 2-2. Went up and out of the zone that time, but he gets a piece of it, and he'll see another pitch. The 2-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. David Freese will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
David Freese.
This is just a nice little tip. If you do mound visit after you warm up a guy, it'll have him warmed up. So we'll bring in Craig Stammen.
Craig Stammen enters the ball game out of the pen, looking for the final out here in the top of inning number 8. A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better.
Hey, he caught him off guard right there. I like that pitch. High fastball executed. I know he's known for the sinker ball, but if he can get some eye levels up and down, he's going to have some success.
Hard hit ball to second. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first will get him easily when the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. And the deficit remains 5. Caleb Ferguson is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Digging in, Richie Schaffer.
Richie Schaffer.
Hit hard on the ground to second. Taylor.
Good hit by Schaffer, but it's going to result in a ground out to second.
And the inning begins with a quick out number 1.
Now batting, the first baseman.
First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Played on the backhand. And there's out number 2.
Third baseman, number 3.
At the plate, Tommy LaStella.
Stella having a good game, 2 for 3.
Wound up scoring. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a ground ball to Seager. It's short. He's
on 2 for 4. Maybe not.
To first, and they don't come any easier than that. Here's Corey Seager, and Dan, he and his fellow top-of-the-order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
Kirby Yates comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. First pitch on its way. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Lifetime against this particular arm. He's got a 3 for 7 line.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Ball's behind in the count 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
Yates, a 5'10" right-hander, is second in the National League in all-star voting among closers, so it looks promising that he'll be a member of the NL squad.
Yeah, and he's been having an excellent season to date, making a push towards that all-star game. Hey, fans, get out there and vote. This guy sits in second place, but I'm sure he'd like to be named starter.
Chris Taylor
is at the plate as he watches
ball 1. Below the zone, a swing and a miss. 1 out, nobody on. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
There we go.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Justin Turner will be next.
Oh,
it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Here comes the payoff pitch. There's ball 4.
It's walks him.
Now at the plate, Justin Turner. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Everything's just early now.
1 the count. Here comes the 0-1. 1-1.
Nope, that's outside.
This is the big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spark plug. He gets this team going. So if I'm on the mound right now, you really want to try to get this guy out to hopefully keep them from getting a potential big inning started.
2 balls and 2 strikes now.
There we go. Perfect timing.
Fastball that time, out number 2.
Good pitch by Kirby.
Well, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Max Muncy's at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. 1-1 with the Dodgers first baseman. Lifetime in this matchup. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2
1-2
at-bats.
count. Hopefully we can get him.
Especially
here with the 2-seam down there.
To their feet. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. The Dodgers down to their final strike.
Can't get him fishing at the slider.
Missed, but it's not for me to decide.
Wow.
3-2 has them down to their final strike. Here it comes, fouled away.
You're gonna make me earn this strikeout.
And he
got him.
3 called to end it here, and with that, this one is over.
Hey, one of the keys to having a good record in baseball is to win some games.
The Padres are going to win this one by the score of 5-2 and take the series against the Dodgers.
5-2 the final today. The Padres put up 4 runs in the 7th to carry them to victory. Scott Kazmir gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. Kirby Yates wraps it up for the save, his 11th of the campaign.
Machado struggling, but he does get the one hit that does clinch the game for your Padres with a 3-run shot to deep center field. And I'll do it for this episode. We'll be back in 2 games when we play the 3rd game against the New York Mets. If you guys like the video, hit that like button. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. We'll catch you guys next time.